What up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to Checking In.
Checking in.
Give you guys a little update on this 50 Till Funny project. Find ourselves in the middle in. I got 4 things on a little cheat sheet that I might have to use while I'm going. But I know the number one thing that I wanted to say was thank you. Thank you so much for watching any of the vids that you've checked out. If you've thrown in a like or a comment or even sent me a text message or phone call, it's been super encouraging to have a bunch of engagement from people that I care about and even people I haven't touched base with in a while. Here's the first verbal typo. I think that we just call that a slip. Anyhow, it's way more than I thought it would be. I thought for real, like I would post a video and every couple, someone would be like, not bad. And it's like, well, that's not what this is. So when you're like, oh, this is a favorite or, checking things out or appreciating a specific line, it's really helpful. Maybe you guys know someone in your life who's creating something, whether it's paintings or singing or whatever. And I just feel like we don't grow up from what we had as kids where we love when our parents or whoever, give us some affirmation as to what we're doing. So in my case, I want to make sure I'm doing it from a place of joy, from a place of health. So I'm not like dependent on it, but yeah, it just goes without saying that it's super helpful to get some feedback. So I appreciate that. The second thing is the why. Like, why am I doing this? And 80% is internal, is so I can leave with like characters that I've developed and a portfolio to kind of show someone that I want to partner with in the future, or just kind of have, like a bulk of experience and to grow as a creative person, whether it's on the tech side of producing things and overcoming obstacles with that, or on the creative side, just being able to make it work. I think we've all tried to do a project and at some point you're like, how are we gonna do this? And I get to do that each day. So it's a crazy adventure, but I'm thankful to be on it. And a huge goal of mine is actually to just provide shared family laughter. And I know I'm doing a bunch of videos, so it's not gonna happen for all of them or whatever, but man, like growing up, we all had somebody, whether it's family or friends, that we'd watch something together with, and it would kind of just create a really cool moment. So if I can do that for y'all, that's been really cool. Some of you guys have sent in photos or video clips of your kids or your family or you watching.
Dude, drain this part of the ocean for me.
It just really kind of reaffirms like, sweet, I get to do something that I'm passionate about and it's helping others. So that's a huge win. The third one is how. How am I doing this? Someone asked, did you have like 50 thoughts and then you just tweak them as you go so you're ready before you started? Nope. I think a sane person would do that, but not me. So I actually had this idea last year on a list of things to try out, and I was way too scared to try it. But some changes in my life about a month ago kind of worked out to where I could invest the time and energy into this that I think it requires. So I had the pressure washer. I had video number 1 on the docket, and that was it. So once I had that, I was like, well, I guess I gotta think of something else for tomorrow. And tomorrow comes so many times. So it's a bizarre fight to make sure I can keep up with thinking of a video for the next day. It's crazy, but I like the challenge of it. And my personal rule is like 6 out of 10. If I can get it to a 6 out of 10, if I can have 50 videos that are comedy, centered, that are 6 out of 10, like that is going to be a drastically different skill set that I have at the end than when I started. So it's no different than anything. Again, you've heard about trying a creative thing. It's like, just start it and don't care about how good it is. Those are kind of the mantras. If you ever read that book, like Steal Like an Artist, it's kind of like that. Second thing about the how is equality. This marks my 12th year paying bills doing media, which it's flown by. No, it hasn't. It's been really, I don't know how to answer that. It's been super full. I've had so many nights, like any craft that you guys know how to work on. Like, you're in forums, you're online, you're facing problems, but you're also connecting with people. You're getting unexpected wins and you're having a really good time. And with video and photo, the cool thing is you get a really cool way to reflect on that. So this project is kind of a huge time capsule for me that I get to make during 50 days, where it's like, oh yeah, that happened on, the 3rd day shoot, or oh, I remember this idea. So the quality is something I want to make sure, basically, that it's just intentional. That's kind of the main thing. It's a terrible word. It's the main value that I have for creating, is that it's intentional. So I want the audio to be as clear as possible, because if you're watching something and you can't hear it, then it's hard to get the joke and I missed it. So like, again, in the pressure washer number 1, obviously very intentional to not have the audio be working, so you don't know whatever the heck Neat Nate was talking about. Pressure washer is extend the manifold, which is going to take the first part in there, which will degrease the entire operation. But that's kind of the goal for the production side of things, and to just eliminate distractions. So a huge component of the production of these goes to my review squad. So I had to give a huge shout out to my review squad. These are about 5 guys specifically that I hit up during the day, hopefully early in the morning with my idea, pitch it to them, and they bounce it back, give me some feedback, and then I hit them back usually an hour or two later, like, is this any better? After I've kind of crafted the idea or fleshed out the dialogue. So huge shout out to Stan, Kev, Coates, Jake, and Delu. Those are the 5 guys, those poor souls that have to sift through some really dumb ideas that I've had. And what am I gonna do? So shout out to them. And the fourth and last thing is just if you have any other questions, I'd love to answer them if we do another one of these. And you can hit me up however it works, DM or text or whatever. I'd like to, just share anything that's helpful, whether that's how it feels to be in the midst of this crazy process, or what, if you need help with gear, if you're looking to do something like this, but probably more specifically just crafting the stories or the ideas behind the characters, or, anything like that. I'd love to answer random questions that you guys might have. So hit me up. So that's it for today. Thank you so much. We've had a lot of fun. This is video 16. And we got a long way to go. But we're doing it, y'all. So I'm excited to see you guys tomorrow.